then what you can do is you can see where it's going to be. This is your longitudinal fissure, and you should be able to see the actual falx cerebri. And then you'll be able to go in between here, and you can just kind of pull them apart, and you'll see the the tentorium cerebelli. That's the dura that separates the cerebellum from the. Okay. And see what else you can find. But these are nice. They actually have all the parts that.
What is that brown?
And generally what happens is when they peel off the dura,
it comes with it.
They take the pituitary with it. So this is why
you're taking a picture? Sorry.
So this is your pituitary.
Alright, the little peanut. Pituitary gland is the peanut.
And then this is your optic nerve here and here.
Right.
Okay. What's this?
Facial? No. Is that the olfactory?
Yes. Looks like a little antenna.
Dogs. So it goes optic and then olfactory.
No, olfactory is first.
Right.
Then optic.
And then it goes down.
Right.
So we have our optic nerve and olfactory. There's our olfactory in here.
And here, you see this layer right here?
Yeah.
That's part of your falx cerebri that runs in between the two halves.
Okay.
And it's the dura that goes in the longitudinal fissure.
Okay.
And this is tough.
Right.
You feel it. That's why they call it the dura. It's tough. And right here, see right down there?
Yeah.
That's your tentorium cerebelli. That's the layer of the that separates the cerebellum from the
tentorium cerebelli.
cerebrum. I don't know if that's on there, but we've talked about it, and it's nice to know.
Yeah, no, that was.
So that it's always a possibility of being a bonus question or something like that.
Tentorium
cerebelli. But that's the nicest choroid plexus I've seen.
That was a good pick.
Yeah, you got lucky. Did you cut it in half?
No, we cheated.
It's all right. All right.
Did you find the olfactory?
Olfactory? No. Is the olfactory bulb the same thing? No, because
you can't really make the distinction.
Okay. Because it says olfactory bulb and tract.
Okay. Here's your superior and your inferior colliculi. Superior and inferior.
Am I crazy or is this not on here?
I have no idea.
Like they don't have anything. Colliculi. No, it's not on here. They have nothing.
Okay, well, it's always nice to know what you learned.
Right.
So that's what it is. And
so
you can see more of your tentorium
cerebellum. Right.
Thalamus, but I was hoping.
Cerebellum is your flower. Arbor vitae.
The white matter in the cerebellum is the arbor vitae. Arbor vitae, tree of life.
Matter.
And then here you can see the gray matter, the cortex, the parallel ridges of your cerebellum.
Okay. Cerebral cortex.
Right here.
So it's
These
the
aren't
parallel.
quite as clear, but those are the parallel. Okay. Take good pictures. You can send me prints.
Right. Is that what you're doing? Recording her?
If I talk, are you recording me?
That's a good idea, though.
You'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
I'll be on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, no, please.
Just your hands, though.
On Facebook.
Don't put that on YouTube. Proprietary information.
Frontal,
Okay, so
facial,
what's this?
temporal.
What's this right here? What's this? Kind of, but that's not what I'm after.
What are you pointing at?
What's this? What's this? The optic chiasm, you're very close. Yeah, the chiasm is this part right here. There's the nerve, right there.
So there's the nerve and then the chiasm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where we have corpus callosum.
Corpus callosum. It's this area right here.
Right.
See it real well here. Okay.
Like that.
What's this?
Point to the middle.
Right there.
Oh, under,
Isn't that normally where the eye is of the bird? No, the eye would be over here.
Is that the thalamus?
I have a bird.
No, because if you look at the, where is it? I swear this is how we learned
This is
it.
correct, yeah.
Thank you.
The eye of the bird.
I was
Look.
like, am I crazy?
This looks like a bird. How did we learn it? Okay, you see how that looks like that's the beak, and it goes backwards, and that's the eye. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's how we learned it.
Like this right here, right?
I swear, yeah.
Whatever works.
It looks like a
Yeah,
bird.
no, I kind of see it, yeah.
You really never heard that?
Nope.
That's how we learned it. She's
Just
like, look
learned
at the
it.
bird.
There it is, there this is, there that is. Okay. So if that's your thalamus, where's your hypothalamus?
Isn't that below it?
Yeah.
So down here somewhere.
It's going to be right in this area here. In this area.
Hypothalamus, are
Because
you
there's your
on here?
pituitary. So it's going to be right in here.
So where's my pituitary? Right there? Oh, that big notch?
I don't know where yours is, but this one's
Oh,
here.
okay. Just making sure. And then hypothalamus would be here.
Right in this vicinity right here.
And then thalamus would be up here.
Right.
And then cerebral cortex would be right
This
there.
is the cortex, right.
And then what else do we get? Transverse fissure is this way.
That's the optic chiasm.
Okay, I'm not
The nerve,
that one.
here's the nerve. Okay, you see
then
how
the
that
optic.
feeds into it? Okay.
Alright, medulla oblongata is that little notch at the bottom.
Gee, I don't know if I know what that is right there.
I don't know if I know what that is. So we have that. Mammillary bodies. Oh, that's only in the brain model. Never mind, it's not on there.
Some of them you can, but some of them you can't. That's the pons.
So we don't need to know that.
No. This one you can see the cerebellum. This is the middle cerebellar peduncle. You see that little tab material that's
need
going
those.
between the pons
Cerebellar
and the cerebellum?
peduncles.
See that right down there?
Yeah?
That's the middle cerebellar peduncle.
Okay.
And I know you have to identify the peduncles. Now you might
Yeah.
have to walk around because you're probably not going to see it from the angle you're at. Okay. See that tab material? That
So
goes
it
between
connects-
the pons?
Yeah.
That's the middle cerebellum.
The pons and the...
Right. So when you're studying the brain and you're thinking about the cerebellar peduncles, now you
It connects the...
can,
We have the thalamus. We did the where's the epithalamus? Is that in between?
well, where's your pineal?
That's a little baby too. Little peanut.
Show me the pineal.
I'm gonna be here for a minute. Anyone know? Anyone know? Any takers? Don't look at me, guys. I know we're all...
Can't see it on that picture, but
Yeah, you know where the epithalamus is, right?
Right, no.
It might be this right here.
that's like really high.
The ear of the bird. Just remember that.
Some of these, if you cut them differently, you can see it a lot better. I mean, I showed it to you the last time. There was a bigger one. Yeah, bring your pineal over here. Bring your pineal over here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it depends. Sometimes they're easier to see.
Which
than
one?
other
Where is
things.
it? Okay.
So where would the
Yeah,
epithalamus
on
then be?
YouTube. That's where the pineal is.
Okay.
Pineal is one of the parts of the epithalamus. You're not going to see the habenular nucleus, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So if you know where the pineal is, then you know where the epithalamus is. That's
All right.
part of it.
Pharynx is a little notch in the middle.
Did you see their choroid plexus? See all the red and brown in there? Is that your lateral ventricle? Fourth
Cerebral
ventricle is down here.
frontal, peripheral, temporal,
No, I forgot
occipital.
who's,
I know the lobes.
these go together. Yes.
Post-central gyri, that's on the brain.
Yeah, that's on the other one. But see, what's this
Transverse.
right here? Yeah, but what is it called? It extends into the longitudinal fissure, so what's this called?
Foreign? No. It extends
I
into
don't
the
think it's on the
longitude.
list.
No?
We talked about it, though. So anything I talk about is fair game, right?
It
So
extends.
this is your longitudinal fissure. Okay? Runs right like this.
What'd you say it extends
And
into?
this is a portion of your dura that extends into the fissure.
What is it called?
It separates the two hemispheres. Central sulcus goes this way. How about the falx cerebri?
That's
It's the
what
dura
it's
right
up, isn't
here.
it?
See
Yeah,
it?
dura.
Right there. That's extending into,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you can see it very nicely there. Okay, now, see that right there? That's the tentorium cerebelli. That's the same dura mater that separates the cerebrum from the cerebellum. And at one time, there was actually the falx cerebelli, but it's gone. Separates the two halves of the cerebellum, the two hemispheres. Don't see it. All right. Body, but some of them it's kind of. That's the pituitary.
Cerebral aqueduct is the middle. Over there.
You're not going to see it on here because that connects the third ventricle with the fourth ventricle.
Right.
Now, if you sectioned it this way and you got it at just the right spot, you might be able to see it. But that you can identify off the ventricle models.
Okay.
I don't know if they did they give you a separate thing for the ventricle model on this? Yeah, they did. So that's where you're really going to see that.
This one?
No.
No.
You don't want me touching your book.
Won't bother.
You'll remember the smell forever. Should be studying for finals. Brain lab.
I'll help you along a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so are we happy?
Yeah.
Now, in some of these, you can see a real clear intermediate mass.
What is it?
Infundibulum is this tiny little thin stalk. Well, I don't know. It's probably hard to find on this, but it's the stalk that connects the pituitary to the hypothalamus. And it's through that your hypothalamo-hypophyseal tract runs.
And I think that's it.
Now, you can probably see the stalk actually better on the human model, the life-size brain. Maybe we'll miss it. Okay.
All right, that's it.